focus and you clear out space, you make room for it, right? And then you actually treat it as a sacred process where you are making beauty with your intention, so that actually it raises your vibration because you're being sacred in the process. And then you actually invite in help, because we don't have to do it alone, and there's a lot of angels and guides out there that are willing to and ready to help us, and ask the universe to make it better than ever. Better than you can imagine. That's my favorite thing to say. Make it better than I can imagine, because I have good imagination and I want it to even be better than my imaginations. So I encourage you to do that. Now is the time. This weekend is a fantastic time. My 3-day ritual workshop is just $99 through tomorrow night, the 8th, and then it goes up to $129, which is the full price, which is still a steal of a deal for you to do 3 live sessions with me and get your energy activated for the new year. So really write it down, make a vision board. And I want to just also give you a couple examples of clients that have had success with this process. One of my clients emailed me this spring and was like, I totally forgot to tell you, but after we cleared out all of that resistance to my prosperity, and you said this and that was happening and it was going to come to me, within the next 2 weeks, I got checks I never even, like a class action lawsuit I didn't know I was part of, and I got checks in the mail up to $200,000. She got $200,000, and I'm not making any promises here. I'm just telling you what one of my clients said. $200,000 in checks her and her husband weren't expecting after doing the energy work. So another one of my clients had been trying to have a kid forever, was going through IVF, and wasn't happening. We cleared out energy around that, and she got pregnant within a couple months naturally and is about to have a baby. So things happen when we set intentions and move energy, right? Sometimes we've done the physical work, the mental work, the emotional work, and our energy is the last piece of the puzzle. A couple other good examples are someone that did this 3-day ritual had been blocked around their art, and she did the ritual and she was able to just produce a whole bunch of her art and get her first art showing ever and sell art there, which was amazing. Another one of my clients that did the ritual had been talking to me for years about how frustrated she was with her job, but she was in a pretty high level position and didn't want to give up the income, but she did this ritual and was able to just quit her job and start her own company. So that's sort of at the extreme. And like I said at the beginning, we have disappointments. Sometimes we set our intentions, say, this is what I want, universe, and then the universe doesn't give it to you and you're pissed off. And I mean, speaking of me, I wanted to have a child. I went through that process of taking it as far as I could go when I was earlier in my 40s. And it didn't happen. And at the time I was disappointed, even though I accepted that that was the universe's answer for me. It helped me come to a resolution and let it go. And now I understand why, for me, that was the best path, that I didn't have a child at that point in my life. I don't have children now. I have a huge amount of energy left to help my clients. And it feels like my passion. I continue to feel hugely fulfilled and emotionally fulfilled through my work and through being able to help other people heal and learn. So we ask, sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. Often it comes in a different form than we expect, but I just hope that you don't let the disappointment set in and you get back on the saddle and go in the direction. You know, I love the horse energy is a symbol of power. We say horsepower when we're talking about how fast, a car goes or whatever, how much horsepower it has. That's, get back on that horse. That's your power, right? And by being intentional for 2020 and being intentional for your next decade, that's what I got for you today. Y'all